Hey guys, it's Graham here once again with another tutorial on how to effectively use Spreaker to record a podcast project for AFAS 377. So this is just another quick tip that I picked up after using Spreaker for a little while on my course project. Today I'm going to be talking about adjusting levels within Spreaker to make sure that your final podcast has a cohesive, appropriate volume. So we'll go over to Spreaker, and the first step in adjusting the levels of your podcast is to ensure that your microphone is set correctly. So that's going to be down here in your microphone and sources setting, and this slider is going to let you determine the level of input of your microphone. So if you move it all the way to the right, you're going to be at the most sensitive level of your microphone. If you move it all the way to the left, you're going to be at the least sensitive level. So the first step is to set your mic volume using this slider and check your mic volume by recording a draft. So what you're going to do is start your recording offline and then set it basically to 25% and say a few words, read a few lines from your podcast script, whatever you want to do at your normal speaking voice. Then move it up and say, okay, 50%. Record your test, move it again. Then say 75%. Record your test, move it again. And then say 100%. Record a test and stop recording. And then what you can do is go back and actually play that draft that you just recorded. And since you said in your draft, 75% and then read some lines, you can listen for which setting sounded the best and then correlate the level to that setting. So let's say 75% sounds the best. 100% is getting red bars, so we don't want to be there. So let's say we're at 75%, maybe a little less because we're still maxing out, was the appropriate volume based on our testing. So now our microphone is set correctly. That's always where we want to start. In a podcast, the host's voice should always sound really good. So once our microphone is set, we won't touch any of this again. We'll just leave this here. Then we're going to want to go up to our actual audio files that we're going to be playing in our podcast, intermixing with our speaking. Because these files, if we pulled them off YouTube like I showed in one of my old videos, these files might have different audio levels than your microphone is going to have in your recording. So now we want to record another draft with a similar concept in mind. We're going to start recording offline. And you're going to want to say a few words, maybe read a line or two from your script, and then record with the track. So it seems already like that's going to be too quiet, so I'm going to go ahead and increase the volume of my track, and I'm just going to play it again. And then once again, I'm going to set a new volume level, maybe 75% or so, and play the track again. And finally, full volume. And now when I stop recording, I've created another draft like we did earlier that will allow me to test the levels of the audio files relative to my speaking voice. So you'll go ahead and play this draft back. And your new volume level, maybe 75%. And decide which one sounded the best. And whatever setting sounds the best, maybe it was 75%, you're going to say your audio there. And now we've sort of equalized the two audio sources of our podcast, the actual microphone and your voice, and the audio files that we've stored in Spreaker. Those need to have equal levels so that the final product that you're going to submit as your course project has a nice balanced sound, that doesn't blow the eardrums of someone listening with headphones when suddenly a super loud track comes on, or you start talking again and your voice completely overloads the microphone. Everything will be balanced and everything will sound good. So that'll help you guys make really awesome podcasts. Hopefully this helped clear that up. Thanks again for watching.